We're here with head coach Alison Valerio. Bob Workwith on the PAC Sports Network. Washington and Jefferson wins the 2016 ORLC Women's Lacrosse Championship 13-11 today over the St. Vincent Bearcats. Coach, thanks for joining us and congratulations. How does it feel?
Thank you so much. Feels amazing. I don't even really have words. This is just something that we've been working for 4 years now. And, you know, the second year in the conference, we finally had a championship to play for. And, I mean, I give all the credit to the girls. They put in the time. We practice and play 6 days a week. In the fall, we play 4 or 5 days a week. It's just, on top of all their rigorous academics, it means the world to them. I mean, you could see it on their faces. They were crying. It was just, I don't know, it was just an amazing feeling.
Talk about the game. You guys were trailing 8-6 at halftime. What did you talk about at halftime? And you came out with a big second half.
Yeah, I mean, we just went back and talked about the basics. It was a lot of unforced errors, a lot of turnovers that really hurt us in the beginning, off of clears especially. I mean, that's the time we really need to capitalize and get the ball onto our offensive end. So we just talked about, focusing on the little things, passing and catching, being smart, carrying the ball to the outside. And then on offense, we didn't want to rush anything. So we focused on pulling it out and taking our time and executing our plays, and ended up paying off. So
we talked about the super sophomore Maggie Nelson for St. Vincent. You've got a pretty good sophomore in your own. We just talked to her, Caroline Callis. Talk about her play, 5 goals and 2 assists. She was huge for you guys.
Oh, she's unbelievable. I don't even know how to describe it. She's the backbone of our team. She's the anchor. She's the heart. It's huge for a sophomore to have that much passion for a game, and she's a dual sport athlete, so she does this all year round. The girls just feed off of her. They feed off of her energy, her motivation. She's the one that usually speaks up at halftime. She'll speak up in practice when we're playing down. She's the leader. She's a natural leader, and I couldn't ask for anything more from her.
For not being able to describe her, you did a pretty good job right there. Talk about a couple other players. We thought that Bolger was shut down a little bit, but she scored 2 big goals in the second half, and then Maloki in the goal.
Yeah, like I told you, was telling you before the game, Michaela's come a long way. In the beginning, we had some 50-50 opportunities between her and our other goalie, and she earned it. She came out on top, and she's been working extra hard over the last 3 or 4 weeks with Coach Ezzo, doing extra sessions, coming early, staying late, taking extra shots. We've just been pounding her, watching video, and she earned it. She's worked her butt off, so it kind of paid off. And Ashley, she started out a little slow as a freshman. It took her a while to get used to the position. But I think in terms of our whole offensive attacking unit, she's the leader down there. She's behind the cage. She's the one that sees the field the best. She's the best at cutting, so she can get open on fast break opportunities. So she was a huge assister for us last year, but this year she definitely stepped it up more in scoring goals because she was able to get open a lot more often. And again, the girls fed off of her as much as anybody else.
Okay, last question. It's a two-parter. Talk about the journey. Assistant coach for a year, 3 years as a head coach. Your first year as a head coach, 10 losses, and you told us before the game, 10 players. Fast forward to today, winning the championship.
Yeah, when I came in, I was just a recent grad out of college, out of grad school, and I knew I wanted to be into coaching, and I had an opportunity here with the previous coach. And when she left, it was whether or not I'm going to stay or I'm going to take off. And I saw something in this program. I felt something with this group of girls, and it just kind of worked out for me that I ended up getting the head coaching job. But it's been difficult. It's been a little bit of a struggle trying to rebuild the program. Again, we started with 10, had to work my way up. Recruiting has been huge. Coach Ezzo, I've had her for the last 2 years. She's been my backbone in terms of helping me recruit in the summer and in the fall. And, changing the mentality and the chemistry of the team has also helped a lot, because if we didn't have the girls on our side, we wouldn't be where we are today. So.
Okay, that's that part of the journey.
Yeah.
Now the tough part of the journey comes in, right? Because you're a champion and you want to stay there. How do you keep this program here?
Well, we have a really great incoming class next year. We're losing our most talented group in our senior class, which is sad. It's kind of bittersweet because I've been with them for 4 years now. But, the incoming class next year and the year after that, we're already working on our 2017s. I think it's just going up from here. And the girls that are still with us are excited. And now that they've got one, they know what to look forward to.
I think Coach Ariema is somewhere proud of you.
That would be a blessing. I would be so honored. But yeah, he's a big idol of mine.
That is Alison Valerio, the head coach of the Washington and Jefferson Presidents 2016 ORLC Women's Lacrosse Championship champions. You saw coverage right here today on the PAC Sports Network.